Hello and welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred today in years past, both recognized by actual historians, but mainly things I personally find intriguing enough for me to bring to you. The source of this information comes from the smart device application on this day. The music in the background is Roots by Tobu, which I found on the YouTube channel No Copyright Sounds, aka TDS. For links to the app, music, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar. Now let's get on with the show, shall we? Today is Tuesday, aka Tuesday, August 2nd, 2016. In 2005, Air France Flight 358 landed at Toronto Pearson International Airport. Then ran off the runway, bursted into flames, and injured 12 people. In 1990, Iraq invaded Kuwait, which led to the Gulf War. In 1989, a massacre was carried out by an Indian peacekeeping force in Sri Lanka, murdering 64 ethnic Tamil civilians. Also in 1989, Pakistan was readmitted to the Commonwealth of Nations after having restored democracy for the first time since 1972. In 1973, a flash fire caused the deaths of 51 people at the Summerland Amusement Center at Douglas, Isle of Man. In 1964, during the Vietnam conflict, the Gulf of Tonkin incident occurred, in which North Vietnamese gunboats allegedly fired upon the U.S. destroyer USS Maddox. In 1947, a British South American Airways Avro Lancastrian airliner crashed into a mountain during a flight from Buenos Aires, Argentina to Santiago, Chile. The wreckage would not be found until 1998. In 1945, during World War II, the Potsdam Conference ended. In 1944, during World War II, the largest trade convoy of the World Wars arrived safely in the western approaches. Also in 1944, the Socialist Republic of Macedonia was born. This date is celebrated as the Day of the Republic in the Republic of Macedonia. In 1943, Jewish prisoners staged a revolt at Treblinka, which was one of the deadliest Nazi concentration camps, where approximately 900,000 persons were murdered in less than 18 months. In 1939, Albert Einstein and Leo Szilard wrote a letter to Franklin D. Roosevelt urging him to begin the Manhattan Project to develop a nuclear weapon. In 1937, the Marijuana Tax Act of 1937 was passed in the United States, the effect of which was to render marijuana and all its byproducts illegal. In 1934, Adolf Hitler became Führer of Germany following the death of President Paul von Hindenburg. In 1932, the positron, which is the antiparticle of the electron, was discovered by Carl D. Anderson. In 1923, Vice President Calvin Coolidge became U.S. President upon the death of President Warren G. Harding. In 1922, a typhoon hit Shantou, China, causing the deaths of over 50,000 people. In 1918, the first general strike in Canadian history took place in Vancouver. Also in 1918, Japan announced that it was deploying troops in Siberia during the aftermath of World War I. In 1914, during World War I, Germany occupied Luxembourg. In 1873, the Clay Street Hill Railroad began operating the first cable car in San Francisco's famous cable car system. In 1870, Tower Subway, the world's first underground tube railway, opened in London, England, United Kingdom. In 1869, Japan's samurai class system, aka Shinokosho, was abolished as part of the Meiji Restoration reforms. In 1790, the first U.S. Census was conducted. And in 1776, the signing of the United States Declaration of Independence took place. Deaths: Alexander Graham Bell, 1922, Wild Bill Hickok, 1876, Muhammad Ali of Egypt, 1849. Yes, he was the guy who punched mountains so hard they separated into bricks. That's how the pyramids were formed. And that concludes the show. Once again, check the underbar for any links you may be interested in. Don't forget to look right and left at every intersection and rate 5 thumbs and subscribe. For your dose of passive and daily, I am Aoxander, and you are you. Toodles!